over there.
You didn't go to school today. No, it's not her fault. It's your fault. How the hell is it her fault? Yeah, we should yell and scream at you to say we're bad parents. Come on, Dave. Go see what you want to room, please. Go see what you want.
In the house. Indeed. I'll be just done as you'll send this video. Well, we don't care. I'll play all.
What's up, Inky?
I don't know how we're gonna get it. We're not going to go this year.
And a guest experience member will respond immediately. Fly your Trailblazers stand up for all to see. Our next contender is Portland Wednesday for the first 10,000 fans. They were designed by local students and are a limited edition.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
And it's been a mixed bag so far, but he's taken any home loss very seriously. And I know you want to treat every game the same, whether it's at home or on the road. But for players like MP, there's a certain level of pride that makes these games different.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. to Vincent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Arthur, covered by MP. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
And that one drops for him. MP's got 10.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And he commits the intentional foul. Blazers trail by 4. Taking a look at the Kings. And MP throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Yes, it's good. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guys perfectly.
Lets it go from 11. Pass, first miss. Making him 7 for 8. The Kings lead by 4. Pass to Sampson. Shot on the wing. Again, the Kings score.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
A nice shot by MP. 16 points for him.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
With the drive, lays out, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Passed along. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Kings lead by 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
They might start.
Sacramento earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back.
And you can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories. Just like.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Sacramento Kings. Thanks for joining us. Time to head.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. So it's Portland now, trailing by 10. We've got Topic, and it's Shaw in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And now they decide to foul him. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. And it's Sampson in at the 2-guard spot.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And now we've got... Trailblazers
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Shaw's got 9 points now in the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Topic. And now 24 points for MP.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Back to Vincent. The three is up. Portland with a rebound. Dudley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP, that was good. Now just a 2-point Kings lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
There's a screen. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Basket's good. MP's got 28 points for the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And Sacramento shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Yes, sir! Count it!
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
He did that time, and let's not discourage him because I'd like to see more of that from him in the future.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Bucket is good!
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the 4th.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
That one's in there!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Covered by MP. Vincent outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the shot is off.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
To take the lead. Not that time. Well, the Kings shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Arthur. The 3 is in.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Blazers trail by 3. MP fires. Oh, the baby hook. Nice.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, the shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Yes, sir!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through like Peter's nose.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Kings shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And he powers it down, one-handed.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
And he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing. We'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Using the glass to lay it in.
And And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Fires the three. Oh, it misses. And that's an intentional foul.
Just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
No way the Kings come back yet.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
I want to see it happen.
From deep. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried
We
over
go,
to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
We'll see it. We want to see it when we foul. We want to see it. We want to see it.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the...
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you keep the clock. Incredible! Just when you think the game is over, it's not.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey, I'm calling. We're bad at overtime. Floors.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too.
We got something slapping with the
Right at
game
the rim.
Wednesday.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And count it.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Sacramento shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Oh, putting in work inside.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense.
No stopping him from 16 feet out.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
We are at OT, a minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
I know I got good
Free throw no good from MP. The Kings trailing. Puts up the tray. Oh, it misses. The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. That's what he wanted.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Deflected. Here's Dudley. Good. That's another bucket.
This game has his name
The
written
game's
all
over.
over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And another dime for him. At It's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
A stellar performance here in overtime. He's been unstoppable.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go.
It's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
MP. Yes, sir!
I fired
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here.
Yes, sir, it's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Oh, no good on the layup.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
For three. Money from three.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Again. What an avalanche.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The game's going to lose tonight.
Here's Arthur. Stolen by MP, and they go to the intentional foul.
We're mad. We're mad. He's mad. Team's not bad.
A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
And an intentional foul right there.
That is a good ball movement. That is.
And no good. As the first free throw misses, we'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
From downtown, yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
All alone. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line for Portland.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Arthur. Let's loose for 3. Cash from downtown.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. Can't hit it. So a close game. Sees Portland taking this one. It was touch and go there for a while. But in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Ooh.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Good game, MP. We need to start this way. On favor. Free throw. We need to start dunk competition. All-star league. We gotta start this week.
He's about to tear it up.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
Oh, we are a good team this year.
One of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Anderson. And it's Kelly in at the 3.
Yeah, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Step up, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
The West leading by 8. And the dunk by MP.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
That one goes in. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Flag is checked in. To the inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to Cardinal. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And look at the big fella getting out and leading the break.
Yeah, doing some work in the open court. That's certainly a different aspect to his game, one that we haven't seen much of.
The West leading by 11. Here's MP. The shot, no good. Pass to Flores. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Here's Hendricks. Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 16 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hard, he's checked in for Anderson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Cardinals checked in for Randall. Little, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
5 on the clock. Cardinal. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A nice shot by MP.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Flores, offline with his 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The West All-Stars on D. 10-point lead.
They were shooting the 3-ball well in the first, but they can't find that same success so far here in the second.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Little. 24 points for MP. Here is Rogers. He's got 14. It's up a 3. The West grabs the miss. Sampson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Cardinal. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cardinals got 13.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Chalk up 2 there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the West All-Stars up by 16. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star. All-Stars making a change here. Cardinals checked in, and West also making a switch. MV's checked in. Here's Bosch. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Cardinal out there with Randall. Then there's Rogers. Then there's Bosch. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Pass to Cardinal. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
In the dunk by MP.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the score. Board and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 more fouls.
13. And it's Bosch in the corner. No good from outside. Now the West with the ball. Here's MP. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass break, here comes the West. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 10 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Cardinal. Here's Johansson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bosch against MP. To the wing right side. To the paint. Tries it from 9. A second chance effort. Randall grabs the board.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And another miss by the East.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Randall with the
ball.
block.
What a shot. Good shot.
To stop the drought, the West All-Stars pull it in. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the East All-Stars. Rogers passes to Bosch. Sinks that one from the post. Bosch has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The baseline J will not go. This is off the front iron. Pass to Rogers. 3-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he sinks the second.
First free throw. Oh, wow.
Here's Mobo from deep 3-point land, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the West All-Stars out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, Little out there with Harper. Then it's MP, and it's Kelly in at the small forward.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pro?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And the dunk by MP.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Pass to Flores. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now MP. Basket good. MP's got 45 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Down low. And MP throws it down.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Solomon, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Pass to Flores. Good ball movement here by the East. Cardinal, good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Here's MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 51.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Ewing's checked in for the West. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 assists. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Josh is checked in for the East. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oh my gosh, let's check out Mike working. Yeah.
In the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
To the wing on the left, Stefan. And another 3 from the East.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Right side Bosch. And he drops it in from the low post. Bosch has got 19 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the paint, here's Cardinal, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Good on the triple.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Flores has gone 33% from deep tonight, 2 of 6. And there's the bucket from MP.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Yeah, you know what, guys? He's not very effective from that spot. He's got to put some work in there.
Inside. Here's Stephen. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
That one good for 2.
What?
And the East has possession. Here's Bosch. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
To the middle. Here's MP. Again, the West All-Stars.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do. Too much there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Flores. And then Bosch with the jam.
when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Count that one. Bosch has got 8 here in the quarter.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And Ewing slams it in.
I know some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Ewing's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Pass to Flores. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Flores has got 15 points here in the second half.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
The 8-footer and too long on the shot. Now the East All-Stars with it. 1:29 left in the fourth. He's off on that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Johansson defended by Little. Here's Cardinal from down in the low post. It goes. Cardinal's got 31. And here's the West with the ball. MP, and that one good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's good.
Leading them right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
To the paint. Here's Johansson. The shot's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Oh, man.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Flores. Pass to Cardinal.
Also,
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned it all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Fans, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player.
we
Here
win
to
this
present
year.
the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP.
Win again. Let's go my fifth trophy. I'm gonna go pee upper, I don't know. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. I don't want to play that. I'm gonna go come back, use the bathroom, and then most of the I'm gonna come back. If not, we're back. I got it. We're going to stop here March 24th. Yeah, we're going to stop here March 24th because I'm not going to come back all in that spiel.
Be in the house.
Like this is my last game. I want to stop by here. This is my last game. The last round. I just got. So that is just a new all-star.
Oh, say does that star span.
And with the All-Star break just behind us, Grant, everyone should be well rested for every game.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly that rest evaporates. It's much needed, but it only gets you so far.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Trailblazers lead by 6. We've got Topic, and it's Sheldon in at the 2. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Over to the wing. The 3. Rogers, that's good. Rogers has got 5.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He picked up 49 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is,
in this one. It's the Trailblazers up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for...
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the three, the driving lane should be wide open in the...
All right, fellas. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You got to like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot.
And for the Trailblazers, they've got MP, and it's Knight in at the one.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Pass to Berenger. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. MP uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Until they foul in 10.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And for the better part of a decade. So no problem for Portland as they get the win.